Hi, I'm Jennifer Bagley, CEO of CI Web Group. I'm happy to be here with you today. CI Web Group was founded in 2006 and now has over 100 professionals that specialize in various marketing disciplines. We created a program called the 12-Step Roadmap to achieve accelerated results, which gave us the ability to research, plan, implement, evaluate, refine our efforts so that over time we can create a more predictable response. The 12-step roadmap exists with 12 steps and 12 stages within each one of those steps, and it allows you to ebb and flow in between them, to be agile in your movement with marketing, depending on what you're starting with, where you want to go, and what your commitments are to be able to get there. Step one. Step one is all about infrastructure. It's making sure you have the right website, making sure that it's always stayed updated, make sure that you have strong servers and great security, making sure your email accounts are properly set up and defined by your URL, making sure that you have a unique selling proposition, proper branding guidelines, logo design, as well as everything else related to your unique selling proposition, your mission, and your vision as a company. Step two, it's all about content writing. Content writing primarily related to the services you want to sell, the products you want to sell, and the cities in which you want to deliver them. Content is essentially your voice. Without content, you can't sell. You stop talking, you also stop selling. So content creation is one of the fundamentals right out of the gate. Third, step number 3 is conversion systems. Conversion systems are the different kinds of tools, applications, technologies, and systems that consumers want to interact with. Some consumers prefer a phone call. Some prefer text. Some prefer scheduling online. Some want to be able to go to your website and shop and look at prices and compare good, better, and best. Some want to just simply fill out a form. Regardless, it's our job as entrepreneurs to make sure, or business owners to make sure, that we're connecting with consumers and allowing them to connect with us based on what they prefer, not what we prefer. Step number 4, local marketing. There are thousands of local directory sites, AI sites, map sites, social media, citations, local directories, local listings, and more. We've got to make sure your information is accurate. You see, you don't have to participate to be there. Those sites will often put your information up. Maybe it's a competitor in your neighborhood that is adding your brand but claiming their phone number. We've got to make sure that you have a professional approach to managing, monitoring, and ensuring that those local directories are accurately updated and maintained on a regular basis. Step number 5, reviews and reputation. It's important to make sure that you have a sound process for capturing reviews and remarketing those reviews over time. Step number 6, social media. Consumers want transparency. They want to know that anybody can connect with you on a social media site in a transparent environment. So do you need to be on all of them? No, but you do need to be on the ones that your consumers use day in and day out. Step number 7, search engine optimization. Technically, this is what everyone needs, which is as simple as this. You need to be an option on page 1 of Google for the services you want to sell, the products you want to sell, in the cities you want to serve, and in the cities you want to deliver. That's what SEO is. It's ensuring you're an option. We have to make sure you're in the top 10 of whatever that is. Now, the reason it's number 7 and not number 2 is you can't do SEO without content. You can't do SEO without a properly designed and developed website. You shouldn't do SEO if you don't have proper conversion tools. If you're getting on page 1 of Google, but your reviews are nil or none or bad, it's not going to help you convert customers. Then if you're on page 1 of Google, but the last time you posted content on social was 5 years ago, well, then we're just burning through cash with no reward. Consumers think you're closed. So while step number 7 technically should be step number 2, it can't because there's predecessors. So step number 8, paid advertising. These are your power moves. Being able to turn on, turn off, turn up, or turn down, pay-per-click, pay-per-lead, pay-per-performance, pay-per-call. These are ways you can ebb and flow with the environment and technology and consumer trends and media and everything else. Step number 9, content marketing. Not step number 2, content writing, content marketing. This is when you use content to become a pillar and an authority in your industry. Blogging. Step number 10, top of mind marketing. You guys, by now you have a database, hopefully that's not getting ignored. We've got to make sure that that database feels loved. Prospects and customers, vendors and partners and referral partners. Whether you are mailing a postcard on a regular basis or sending a birthday cake with a card on autopilot to everyone when they have a birthday, we've got to stay in front of your customers and make sure that they know you love them. Step number 11, video. Let's create clones of yourself. If you've ever woke up and said, well, if there was more of me, or if I could clone myself, we'd be blank. Well, you can. Let's do it. Step number 12, mobile applications. Just imagine none of your customers ever going to Google again because they have a local services app that includes you and all of your partners, the landscaper, the roofer, the windows, the cleaners, and so forth. You can collaborate and create one of the best referral networks in your neighborhood to keep you top of mind, to make sure you and your vendor partners are all referring each other's business to each other, and make sure your customers stay off of Google eventually. So with that, everything is about change. It's about identifying what's working and doing more of it, figuring out what's not working, change it to something else. And most of all, as an entrepreneur, start asking the question, what's next? What am I not doing yet that I should be? Oftentimes people think maybe I'm asking the wrong question. It's not about asking the wrong question. It's about not knowing what questions to ask. So how about this? Make that your question. What am I not asking that I should be to help me find out what I don't know that I should? With that, you guys, everything is about building strength, endurance, and your power plays. And with that, you'll build confidence in your business and your marketing efforts and your brand. We hope to be able to help you. To get more information, you guys visit us at www.ciwebgroup.com or just send us a text message. You can send a text with the word pricing to 877-839-1122, and we'll send you a guide that has all of our different programs, services, and pricing included. Transparency is important to us. We know it's important to you. With that, we hope you're having a great season, and we look forward to seeing you online.